TheSmartLocal.com.
Hi guys, welcome to Beyond Beliefs. I'm Zane.
And I'm Venerable Shi You Wei. I'm a Buddhist monk.
And today we are going to answer some questions regarding Buddhism. What I do know is that monks are supposed to be like this very earthly beings where they have to let go of all their possessions.
Some know Kung Fu.
Oh, is it?
Shaolin monks.
That one? I don't dare say lah, but I got watch Avatar Legend of Aang lah. I don't really have that many friends who are Buddhists. I do know that some Buddhists, they are strictly vegetarian, but there are also some where they are a bit more lax where they can eat meat. We are here today so that I can interview him and find out everything about Buddhism. Venerable Shi You Wei, for $10,000, the question is Buddha considered a god?
Can I call for help?
Sure. Who would you like to call?
Can I call Buddha?
Sure. Is Buddha considered a god?
Buddha is not considered a god. Within Buddhism, there is no such character called a god. So there is no encompassing figure or a person who dictates what should happen within Buddhism.
When you do your prayers, right? Like you don't pray to Buddha.
No, we don't pray to Buddha. We aspire to be like him. So it's very much like how we pay respect to the national flag, but we do not pray to the national flag.
Do Buddhists believe in things like ghosts, spirits, souls, and heaven and hell?
Yes, for all of the above. Within Buddhism, we have different realms. We have 6 realms, like we have hell, hungry ghosts, animal, human, heavenly beings, and ashura. So all these 6 realms happen within the Buddhist sphere.
Ghost is evil spirit, evil soul, a soul that doesn't rest in peace, or what?
For us, no. Ghost is just another being after human. To us, it's just one of the destinations we go after we die.
So you told us that there are 6 realms, right? Within each realm, are there also like different levels? For example, like the different levels of hell.
We do not classify them as levels, but as like different centers.
But then heaven also got the same thing.
Yeah. Heaven also got the same thing. There are different levels, but not in that kind of level kind of thing.
Do different countries practice different forms of Buddhism?
Yes. For like Singapore or the Southeast Asia countries, most of us will be Mahayana. That means the Chinese form of Buddhism, or Theravada, which is like more like the Thai, Sri Lanka, Laos kind of Buddhism. In Tibet or Nepal, those will be more Tibetan. So we call them the Vajrayana.
The way you practice Buddhism in different countries is different based on their culture.
Based on culture, based on geographic confines. For example, the Tibetan monk, they are typically dressed in bright maroon red robes. For the Mahayana monks, we are typically in brown, like this color, or gray.
Speaking of robes, can I just ask?
Yeah.
So if you become a monk, you cannot wear like t-shirt, pants, jeans?
No Uniqlo. In the monk rules, we are only allowed to keep like 3. No need to have walk-in wardrobe.
Okay, next question is, why are there different gods or deities in Buddhism?
Within Buddhism, deities are the more refined or the more cultivated form of normal beings. So they fall within the whole sphere.
So how many deities are there in total?
There will be a lot of heavenly beings in heaven who are like angels. Some are protectors of Dharma, some are practitioners of Buddhism as well. So for normal people like us, if we are a bit more cultivated, when we pass on, we may become a deity as well.
Oh,
we never know.
I see.
Zane, let me introduce you to the sacred tree of Buddhism. This is the Bodhi tree, and this tree is a sapling of the original tree which Buddha sat under when he got enlightened. There was a story about a king, an Indian king called Ashoka. He took a sapling of that tree to Sri Lanka, and this tree is a sapling of that tree in Sri Lanka. And this was presented by the president of Sri Lanka in 1990.
Got people pluck the leaf, then bring home and go and plant themselves. Have. Is it allowed? No.
No.
No. Yo, don't do that, okay?
What's so special about this tree is the shape. Very nice heart shape.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Yeah,
it looks like a heart shape. How
Okay.
clean is clean.
It's okay, as long as we get most of the leaf off, it's fine.
They typically like to put coins or put something precious to be offering to Buddha. Yes. You know, the Buddha is enlightened and we can be enlightened as well. Yep.
Alright, so what will we be doing now?
Now we shall clean Buddha.
Oh, okay. But how you reach all the way? It's so high.
That Kuan Yin is probably like one of the taller one in Singapore. This is 9.9 meters.
Oh, wow.
So there's no way we can clean that one. Let's just clean Buddha's disciple at the bottom.
Okay.
Yep.
So it's not usually like we just have to dust.
Yep. Keep Buddha clean. Typically, we don't have to do any prayers or chant. We just have the very positive mind that we are also cleansing our negative karma or cleansing our shortcomings.
Like, what does this hand sign actually mean?
We call them mudras. So this particular mudra would mean Buddha is teaching Dharma, is teaching something, is saying something. Different mudras will have different meanings.
Then for Kuan Yin statue, like the statue has a lot of like different hands holding different things.
Yes.
So what does it actually symbolize or mean?
Okay, the different hands, if we translate her name, it actually means the perceiver of sound. So she perceives sounds of suffering. So when people are in need, they'll cry out to her for her to help. So the different hands are to help the different people.
Why do Buddhists follow vegetarian diets on certain days of the month?
We are vegetarian because we want to, or we practice compassion for all beings, animals included. Usually on like the first day of the month where there is no moon, or the 15th day of the month where there is a full moon. How we reflect on the moon to remind us that on the days where there is no moon, we need to have put in extra effort to fight darkness so that we'll have wisdom. And on the 15th of the month where we have the full moon, we reflect on the moon and also reflect on Buddha's full wisdom.
Okay, this one is quite interesting. It is said that monks cannot consume garlic. Is it true or false?
Yes, it's true. Besides garlic, we also do not consume onion, shallot, leek, chive. So when eaten raw, they increase temperament, makes people bad temper. And when eaten cooked, it increases sexual desire. So both no to us.
I did not know that garlic will actually like increase your sexual
Temperament.
desire. Somehow, every time on ebook shoot, I always say I love garlic so much. I love onion so much.
Now we know.
So what if like a monk, right, like succumbs to their temptations? What happens then?
Then we have to seek repentance. We reflect on ourselves, and then we can seek repentance from Buddha. The other desire, then we have to do a confession in public with the other monks. Say we did something wrong. So then it's up to the other monks to decide on whether they want to forgive or whether they want to keep us in the order.
During big festivals such as Visak Day and Tingning, how or what do you guys actually prepare?
Visak Day is the day where we celebrate the birth, the enlightenment, and the paranirvana of Buddha. Typically, we have a lot to prepare. Within the Singapore context, we also try to involve our other races or other religion or other culture. So we also involve them in like churches or invite them to the temple to also enjoy in the festivities and also maybe to run a dialogue session with them so that our other races or other religion will also understand Buddhist.
Or like me being here today lah.
Yep.
You just do a peace sign.
Yeah.
So on these special days, right, do you also like prepare food?
We prepare a lot of food. Food will be pretty much free flow on the day. So from breakfast, lunch, and then to snacks or tea break.
The temple will prepare the food from morning all the way till evening.
Yeah.
Wow, and it is open for not just Buddhists but also
Anybody.
other races.
Yeah,
Anybody
anybody.
who wants to celebrate together.
Yes. This is our kitchen.
Yeah, I mean it's so huge. I did not know you guys had a kitchen in a temple.
Daily meals will be prepared here. And on big occasions like Visak Day or other prayer day, food will be prepared for all the devotees as well.
How early do you actually start preparing the meals?
So anytime from 5 onwards, we will prepare breakfast for the monks. And
Okay.
we also have offering to Buddha and offering to the ancestral tablets. Our meals are slightly simpler. Yeah, so it's three dishes.
2 dishes, okay.
With a rice or noodle.
Whatever that you offer for the ancestral food, right? Does it change in terms of like the menu?
Whatever we are having, offerings will be the same. So be equal lah.
So now you mentioned that usually there are like 3 dishes that you guys serve, but how come today like got like more than 3?
For consumption, usually we have 3.
3, okay.
Yeah, but for prayers, it's usually in 6. So it represents 6 paramitas. So the dishes will have a symbolic representation. Typically not the food itself, but the number.
So now we just clean wrap it and then
And then we do offering.
Am I doing it correctly? Is this enough?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, I feel like a very proud chef
Yes.
about to serve my dish.
Yes. So we're done with cooking and now we need to serve the food. Typically we set the offering items first before we carry on with the prayers and the invitation.
It just hit me that we are like serving someone who is no longer in this world.
We are always grateful to people who serve us food or who help us.
Got any particular way to like?
So usually it's the mains, the rice will be in the middle, and then the dishes will go on both sides. So this is how we prepare and set the table for a prayer to be done.
The one that we just prepared, how many days has the person passed?
Typically less than 49 days.
Oh, why 49 days?
It's Buddhist and the Chinese kind of belief that the person's soul will be still around us for 49 days. And every 7 days, they will go through a phase.
I don't know how to explain this, but there's this like air of sorrowness as I'm walking past this. Maybe it's knowing that these people just suffer quite a lot have just passed on recently.
A very good reminder that we should live our life fullest and make use of our time.
Wow, I see so many like ancestral tablets. One tablet is how many person? Like
Typically 2. We
2.
have husband and wife kind of thing. If the person is married, then it's 2. But if the person is not married, then it's just 1.
So how often do you actually clean the tablets? Like apart from during special festive occasions?
A few years, we'll remove everything and then we'll go through spring cleaning for each one of them.
Oh,
So for Chinese, typically they prefer a photo to show the grandchildren how Ah Gong looks like.
suddenly I feel like I want to cry. Like I feel this amount of sadness because I don't know, like that is a lot of people.
And
It's just something heartwarming about seeing family members coming here to like give offerings. What's there after death for a Buddhist?
essentially nothing actually. What we did throughout this life will come and decide what happened after death. So that's the concept of karma. So after that, there will be this phase called Bado. This phase where nothing is decided yet. So we let karma play out.
Does it mean that you guys also believe in reincarnation?
Yes. So reincarnation is one of the destinations. All of us have moments of deja vu. Then we find something strangely familiar or somebody who you have a very strong affinity with. So we believe that is reincarnation, sorry.
But have you ever thought of what you could have been in your past life?
Nowhere.
Never?
No, never. Typically, if we were a monk, we would have been a monk in many lifetimes.
Why do Buddhists believe in karma?
What we do will decide where we go. Karma decides. So for example, if I kill somebody, then there will be a hell designated for people who commit killing. And the punishment would be what we do to the victim. So then it comes back on us.
Yeah, that's why they always say karma is real.
Yep.
Why do Buddhists actually have to meditate?
Meditation is a form of our practice.
Yeah.
We do meditation to ground ourselves, to also invoke wisdom. There are several different ways we can do meditation. One would be to observe the breathing. Number 2 would be to reflect on repulsiveness of our life.
When they are meditating, should they be trying to empty their mind?
The mind is impossible to empty. In the scriptures, we always refer to the mind as the monkey mind. We will be having thoughts from one thought to another. So there will be no way to empty. We can chant the Buddha's name Yeah, so that's one way to take us off the mundane distractions as well. And let's set up some meditation or prayer mats.
So the higher one is
The higher
in
one
front.
is in front. So
Like this?
yes,
This one, what is it for?
it's for us to kneel on.
Oh,
So it's a kneeling pad. So usually Buddhists kneel and then they can
like
do their
this?
prayers.
oh, like this?
Yeah.
Then like when they are praying, right?
Yes.
The chants, is it the same for like in Singapore and Thailand and Tibet?
Okay, we are looking at Mahayana within the same practice. Typically, it's the same. Across the different sects, for example, Mahayana and Vajrayana, then because of the language, it changes. It's just the music, the language, slightly different.
Why do Buddhists have to like kneel down on this stool when they are praying?
It's a sign of humility. When we kneel down, we put ourselves at the lowest position of all, and Buddha will be the highest position. We reflect on ourselves, how incompetent or how incomplete we are.
How does one become a Buddhist monk?
We must first aspire to be a Buddhist monk. There's a lot of things which we need to give up. Hair, for instance, and the carefree life. We have a lot of restrictions. And then to also be a servant or to be a teacher to everyone. So it's like essentially giving up our life for Buddhism. We have to first look for a master, and then the master must be able to accept us as a person as well, because it's a it's a two-way relationship kind of thing. Yeah, our parents have to agree. If the parents doesn't agree, then there's no way for us to become a monk. I think the more challenging part will be after we become a monk, when we actually realize we don't have so much enjoyment. Swimming was one of my to-go sports too. Yeah? But now we can't.
You cannot.
We can't.
Are you even allowed to have a hobby?
Can
Can, which is, so what is your hobby?
work lor.
How is the current community going to tackle the issue of decreasing number of younger monks?
So one of the way is like now. So this is one of our outreach. Social media is one, TikTok is one. Being a monk is a calling. It involves a lot of sacrifice, which many might not be too comfortable with. We rather somebody who willingly become a monk than who becomes a monk by profession.
So is it true that if you want to become a monk, you have to go to a mountain, then you have to live life like without worldly possessions?
Typically,
Then you come back, then you can become monk.
yeah. So when I became a monk, then my master sent me to the Buddhist college.
So for Buddhist college, what's the
4 years.
duration?
College is like a bachelor degree kind of thing, 4 years.
Then during the graduation ceremony, how is it like?
There's no graduation
Oh, don't have,
ceremony.
No, I mean, I'm just asking. I mean, like,
We don't have
technically,
it.
it's like, oh, yeah, we all monks now.
Kind of.
Then can go back to our own country.
Yeah, then we can all go back to our country. Yes.
So are women allowed to be monks?
Yes. Female monks, we call them nuns. So we have a lot of nuns amongst us. We have more nuns than monks actually. They live the same lifestyles.
I see.
Same shaven head, same robe, same everything.
Thank you so much, Venerable Yo
Thank
Wei,
you,
for
Jen.
sharing with me so much about Buddhism and really opening my eyes to what Buddhism is all about.
No
and
problem.
your life as a monk.
Thanks for having me. Hope we inspire each other. Let's remain steadfast in our faith, yours and mine. Regardless of faith, we all want to become a better version of ourselves.
Well, I feel like this is such a good opportunity for me to learn on how to let go of certain things that's happening within my life as well.
Thank you for watching this episode of Beyond Beliefs.
If you like this video, please remember to like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to ring the notification bell over here and watch our other videos over there. Peace.